Bryce Miller up on the mound for the Mariners, making his 12th start of the year, just his second ever start against Los Angeles.
Well, Bryce Miller is a power guy. Power fastball, split, sweeper. The thing for him is, can he keep the ball in the park, Aaron? The key, if he gets the ball and he keeps it in the park, he will dominate this Angels lineup. Lefties haven't done anything against him, and that's because he has the split finger that he's kind of found this year, and it has changed his life around against left-handed hitters. But again, Bryce Miller gets ahead, and if he keeps the ball in the park, he can be dominant.
Roof is opened up about 30 minutes ago or so. Here is Rengifo. Bryce Miller ready to go. This is shoved into left field in front of Luke Raley for a base hit. And Rengifo with 2 strikes continues his hot hitting. It's aboard to begin the ball game today. There's 1-2. He blows it past him. He elevates the heat, and there's Bryce Miller's first strikeout today.
Just straight gas. Elevated fastball. So in the back of Moniak's mind, he's thinking, oh man, he could throw me that split. I'll look silly out in front. Instead, he goes 94, top of the zone, right by him.
Rengifo, a big break, swing and a miss, strike 3. Bliss the tag, and they say that he's safe. Looked like in real time the throw got there, but Rengifo was called safe on the steal of second base. And the Mariners want to challenge this.
Fastball up, and he just puts us right on the money. Good tag by Bliss. He's out by him.
After the review, call on the field is overturned. The runner is out.
Reed Detmers is up on the mound, and man, he's the guy, AJ, that's got all the stuff in the world, just trying to put it together.
Well, he's 0-5 his last 7 starts with over an 8.5 ERA. Can Reed Detmers throw enough sliders that start his strikes and end his balls to get the Mariners to chase him? The Mariners will strike out.
As that misses up and in once again, so J.P. Crawford right away on base.
And the next offer on the way, swinging is popped up, left side of the mound. Coming in, the shortstop, Neto, calling for it. Zach Neto is there, and he makes the easy catch.
That brings up Julio Rodriguez. Well, it is pretty remarkable when you look at the Mariners right now, AJ. Julio struggles. He has homered just 4 times this year.
Now, Julio struggled last year early, too. And then once June hit, he turned into a different player. Mariner fans are hoping that's the case with Julio again.
The opposite way and through. Takes a changeup off the plate and shoots it to right field. And the Mariners stack a couple of base runners. Crawford into second, Rodriguez to first.
Now with that swing, this is what you can do. You can shoot the ball to right on a changeup up, and it's a good piece of hitting. 3-2 changeup. Yeah, whatever Mariner fan out there say, man, we'd love to see Julio go deep, but take the single and move on to Cal Raleigh.
Swinging a high pop-up. Shallow right field down the line, going back. Calhoun, the first baseman, foul territory, leaning back, and he makes the catch over his shoulder. Long throw and a hop to third. The runners will have to stay at first and second.
First pitch swinging on the ground. Neto has it and will just sidestep over to second.
And that is going to retire the side, and Detmers gets out of a jam.
First baseman Willie Calhoun batting cleanup is not exactly something that Angels fans were anticipating when spring training broke. Well, that's where the Angels are right now. He has hit, though, that's for sure. Picks up a knock here to begin the top of the second inning.
3-1 on the way, and it's going to be up and in for ball 4. So Theis draws a walk, and now the Angels have runners on at first and second with 1 out.
Strike 3 called. He's able to get a fastball in and lock up Joe Adell. Third strikeout for Bryce Miller.
This is just a perfect pitch. Raleigh's actually set up inside. Bryce throws it on the outside corner. Just a really good pitch. A little two-seamer with some comeback action. You see that ball clips the corner.
There's shortstop Zach Neto. He strikes him out with the split finger.
A little bit of a struggle, but Miller gets through it with a couple of strikeouts here in the top of the second. He now has 4.
Yeah, last 4 batters faced, he's gone ball 1.
Off-speed pitch in there for a called strike. Yormo did not like it. That's 3 consecutive strikeouts. Pitch swung on and driven deep to left center field. Julio giving chase back on the track. It's off the wall. Raley recovers the rebound and gets it back in. So Moniak with a long double missed a homer about 3 feet. 2 outs and a 3-2 pitch to Ward. Here he comes. It is a fastball. Swung on and missed. Got him. 5 strikeouts. Big Tex strands a runner in the 3rd.
All-star game played here in Seattle last season. Misses high. Ball 4. So Ryan Bliss is aboard. Speed at first base for the Mariners. Here's J.P. Crawford. Oh, Bliss gets an enormous jump, and he headlong slide. He is safe. He's got his first bag of the show.
Boy, he went on the first move like so many guys do against left-handers. Why wait? Just go. And he went early. He got away with it.
Yeah, if you leave that early, you just got to keep on going with his speed. He was able to beat the throw by Calhoun down to second.
Into center field. Moniak not having to move a whole lot. He makes the catch. 1 out.
If Demo can get him into Lamore, went from a hot streak to now riding an 0 for 15 here in the homestand.
Let's take it off for third. High throw. Guillaume the tag, and he's safe. And now Guillorme is saying that Bliss came off the bag, I think. He's pointing for a review. Looks like Bliss got in there safe, but maybe he came off.
He's still on right there. His hands on.
No challenge. Strike 3 called. Top of the zone. He's able to land that slider. 2 outs. When the infield can get back.
This is where the Mariners need Julio to do what he did his last at bat. Just get a single. Just drive the first run in. Get the Mariners on the board. Give them a lead.
Well, he gets jammed, but is able to fight it off into left field for a base hit. Bliss scores from third, and Julio Rodriguez has put the Seattle Mariners on the board in the third inning, 1-0.
Great job by Julio. This ball's in off the plate. Like you said, Aaron, it jams him, but he gets just enough barrel on this ball to drive in the first run for the Mariners and give them a 1-0 lead.
Big hole right side of the infield for Haniger. Big knee flex he has. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swing on line drive into left center field. It was a hanger, and he jumped all over it. Nicely done by Mitch Haniger, a 1-out base runner for the Mariners here in the fourth with a 1-0 lead over the Angels.
1 out Haniger at first base. Nothing in 2 quickly on Mitch Garver. And it finds the corner. Garver's not happy about it. There's an elevated changeup again. Back-to-back walks, and the lineup card turns over, and the bases are loaded.
This one turns the lineup over for J.P. Crawford to get a shot with the bases loaded and 2 outs.
The 2-2 to J.P. Breaking ball, swung on, driven deep to right. It's going back, go! On a grand slam for J.P. Crawford. His 4th of his career. He comes up big again, and the Mariners have a 5-0 lead here in the 4th inning. Hey now! How great is this? This place is going bonkers.
Crawford has blown it open in the 4th inning.
Bryce Miller with a 5-run lead. Here's the windup and the pitch to Adell. Swing and a miss at a fastball for strike 3. Bryce Miller striking out Joe Adell, his 7th strikeout of the ball game, and there's 1 away for the Angels here in the top half of the 5th inning.
He blows it past him. A good 2-seamer at the knees. That's the 8th strikeout for Bryce Miller.
Watch him hold it. Neto's like, oh, what do I do with my leg kick? Oh, I have to leg kick again. And then he hangs a slider and he can't swing at it.
Swinging a 1-hopper back to the mound. Long reach by Bryce Miller. Gets to it. Runs to first. Underhand flip to tie at the bag, and it's in time to get Guillorme. Nice play by Bryce Miller to retire the side. He's now retired the last 7 Halos hitters in a row.
Bryce Miller wasn't long for this game, but his last 3 innings, or 2 innings, he's gone 9 pitches and 10 pitches. And then he has another first pitch out. That's how you go deep into games. That's what the Mariners love.
A swing and a miss, chasing a slider in the dirt. Strikeout number 9 today for Bryce Miller.
6 straight fastballs up, elevated, and then he gets a back foot slider. So hard to lay off.
Swung on and sent deep to right. Haniger on the track, makes the catch. That'll do it. A 1-2-3, 6th inning. That is 10 consecutive retired by Bryce Miller. He owns a 5-0 lead. Scott Service loves talking about Raleigh. Says he's got the football mentality. He goes hard all the time. 3-1. Pitch swung on and sent to deep left center field. Going back to center fielder Moniak, and goodbye into the Mariners pen. Big thunder. Luke Raley, Nuke Raley, whatever you want to call him. He just hit a home run here, and the Mariners have a 6-0 lead. Right down the gut, and he just powered it out of here.
Man, is he some kind of strong. Got that backspin to it, kept right on going. Mariners' 2nd home run of the day, the slam by JP, and now the solo blast by Luke Raley.
There's Ryan Bliss still looking for that first big league hit, but I tell you what, his contributions have been big time. There it is, base hit up the middle. Center field, Ryan Bliss with his first big league hit. What a great at-bat. Get that baseball. They do. His teammates are cheering him. What a great sight. Ryan Bliss's first major league hit. Congratulations. Coming here on Saturday, June 1 of 2024.
Well, Ryan Bliss lived out his dream.
JP sends one to center field, backing up Moniak. It's going to stay in the yard. Front of the pen as it slices a little bit. Tagging is Bliss, and he slides head first. He's safe. Wow. I tell you what, this is a moment for this guy. He is impacted on the fans here. Julio picked up career RBI number 200 in the 1-1 pitch, 3rd inning. Pitch swung on, a little blooper, center field. Moniak was playing deep. It's going to drop. Bliss is going to get the wave on. He scores easily. Demo to 3rd. Another run on the board for the Mariners. Another RBI for Julio, number 201. And the Mariners have a 7-0 lead over the Angels here in the 6th.
3-hit day for Julio Rodriguez.
Runners at the corners, 1 out. Here's Cal Raleigh.
Into right field for a base hit. Dylan Moore is in to score. Rodriguez puts on the Jets. He's being waved home. The ball's all the way to the corner. And Julio Rodriguez scores standing from first base. And now the Mariners have turned it into a lapper.
Little slider, trying to get it down and in, doesn't get there. Raleigh goes out and hooks this ball down the right field line. Julio's speed, he scores easily.
Position player pitching. Red emoji siren alert. Cole Tucker up on a big league mound for the first time ever. And he fields his position too.
My goodness, he had to go way up in the air to go get that big one hopper.
On the ground over to third. Guillorme steps on third base and fires across to first.
He's got bragging rights over every pitcher forever now, because he can look at every pitcher and say, I have a 0 ERA in the big leagues.
Does he show up in the starting pitchers meeting tomorrow?
He might. That would be awesome. He showed up.
Looking for that final out of the ball game. Mariners lead 9-0. Calhoun on at first, 2 outs. The 2-1 pitch. Swinging a one hopper to short. Diving. Crawford can't get to it. A base hit.
And Pilar, who's been such a supreme fastball hitter, turns on that heater and does in fact extend his hitting streak to now 14 games. So back-to-back 2-out singles by the Angels. Ground ball. Fair ball to first base, and this one is over. The Mariners shut out the Angels 9-0, and they win their 6th consecutive series at home.
Well, nice job. J.P. Crawford with the huge hit to grand slam. Julio with 3 hits. Bryce Miller doing what the Mariners starting pitchers do. And this has been a good formula for the Mariners to win games.